Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the last video we have solved some problems on the double integration. Okay, so here we solved some different kind of problems on the double integration only, but here we need to write the strip first. So here some curves are given, according to that we have to solve the problem. So in this first question, double integral r x y dx dy, where r is the region, that is the quadrant of the circle x square plus y square is equals to a square, where x is greater than equals to 0 and y is greater than equals to 0. So here the quadrant means here it is the first quadrant, right? The first quadrant of the circle. So that means first we have to find this area, that is this region where this is located in the first quadrant. So first we have to draw the, that is we have to take the strip of this given curve, right? So here this is the circle, okay, so whose radius is equals to a. So let us draw a circle in the first quadrant. So here they have mentioned that in the first quadrant, so therefore we should take only in the first quadrant, the area of the circle in the first quadrant only. So let us, this is the given circle x square plus y square is equals to a square, and this is the 0. Since here radius is equals to a, this point denotes a, so that is this is the point a comma 0, and again here also although it is the radius, therefore it is also a, this distance also is equals to a, therefore it is, we take it as here x axis is 0 and y coordinate is equals to a. So this point a comma b. Now we can either integrate this from bottom to top or left to right. So according to your convenience you can integrate this one. So I will take the strip along to the bottom to top, that is through the x axis, okay, sorry, through the, from the x axis to y axis, okay, and that is, so I will integrate this vertically, right? So we take this strip, here x varies from 0 to, so this x varies from 0 to a, and so remember that while integrating these curves, even in the earlier problems also you have seen that they will give, so that means we have to take any one of the limit in terms of constant and remaining in terms of function, that is in terms of given curve. So here I will take this x values from 0 to a, okay, so in terms of constant, and you can take the y in terms of function, or you can take y in terms of constant only, then you can take x in terms of coordinates, sorry, given function. So see here x varies from 0 to a. So since solution, first you write the given region of integration is the region of circle x square plus y square is equals to a square, which is in the first quadrant, right? Which is in the first quadrant, okay. Now so in this x varies from 0 to a and y varies from to this, we take according to this variable, okay. So the in this x varies from 0 to a, okay, even y also varies from 0 to a only, okay. So x varies from 0 to a, and now we have to take y in terms of functions, so that is through this given curve. So that means, and y varies from 0 to 0, so here y varies from 0 to this circle, okay. So that is 0 to given circle on point. So we take this point as Q. On point Q or on the circle x square plus y square equals to a square. So here y varies from, so I repeat, so if one point we have to take in terms of constant and another in terms of this given curve. So here I have taken x varies from 0 to a and y varies from through this curve. Okay. So that is, so here only I will write that is, so separating this y varies from, so a square, taking this x square this side, x square, so that is square root of a square minus a square. So that means y varies from 0 to y is equals to square root of a square minus x square. So therefore now we can take the limits to the given integral. So thus double integral r x y dx dy can be written as integral. So first we have to write the x limits, x equals to 0 to a, and the y limits are y is equals to 0 to square root of a square minus x square x y. So since we are even given the function is dx dy, but first we integrate with respect to y, therefore we change it as dy then dx. Now integrating, we get integration 0 to a as it is. So integration of this xy with respect to dy is x being constant, y integration y square divided by 2, and the limits are y equals to 0 to square root of a square minus x square dx. Okay. Now simplifying this one, that is evaluating limits, we get integration 0 to a, x by 2 we take outside. So adding upper limit, square and square root get cancels, we get a square minus x square minus lower limit is 0 into dx. Okay. So now simplifying this one, we get, so here 1 by 2 can be taken outside, integration 0 to a, it is x square. So multiplying this x with this a square, we get x a square minus x cube into dx. Now integrating with respect to x, we get 1 by 2 x a square being constant, x integration x square divided by 2 minus x cube integration x power 4 divided by 4, and the limits are 0 to a. Next we evaluate these limits. So that in solving the upper and lower limit, we get 1 by 2. So substituting upper limit, we get a square into a square. So here x is equals to a, that means a square into a square, we get a power 4 divided by 2 minus a power 4 divided by 4, and the lower limit is 0. So here we can write it as, we can take 4 as a LCM, we get 2a power 4 minus a power 4 divided by 4 as it is. So that is, we get a power 2a power 4 minus a power 4 is a power 4 divided by 4 into 2 is equals to 8. So this is the required answer. Okay. Next problem, evaluate double integral r x y bracket x plus y dx dy over the domain D between the limits y equals to x square and y equals to x. So here the given region is held between y equals to x square and the y equals to x. First we draw the graph for this one. So that is curve we get. So see here, you can observe that the first curve is y is equals to x square, which represents a parabola which opens towards the y-axis. Okay, so we draw a parabola, y is equals to x square, and here y equals to x represents a line. So therefore y equals to x. Now this is our area of integration. Okay, so here first we have to find this point of intersection of these two curves. Okay, then we take the limits. So see here, solution, the domain is between the curve y equals to x square and y equals to x, which is as shown in figure. Okay, now we can take the strip from left to right or from bottom to top. Okay, so this is our curve. So here you can observe that first we have to solve these two given curves and find the point of intersection. So that is given curves are first curve is y equals to x square and y equals to x. Solving these two, so solving these two means simply we put y equals to x, that is x equals to y in this equation, then we get the point of their intersection. Okay, so y equals to x square is there, so substituting x value from this equation or y value in this equation, so that is here y is nothing but x, so substituting that value we get x equals to x square, or you can substitute y value also, so which implies that x square minus x equals to we get 0. So here we can take x common, x minus 1 is equals to 0, so which implies that x equals to 0 and x equals to plus 1. So thus whenever x equals to 0 we get y is also equals to 0, when x equals to 1 we get y is also equals to 1. Okay, even substituting in this also we will get the same. So thus when x equals to 0 we get y equals to 0, and when x equals to 1 y is equals to 1. Thus the point of intersection is first this one is 1 comma 1 and this is 0 comma 0. So see here the point of intersection is are first one, when x equals to 0 we have y equals to 0, and when x equals to 1 we have y is also equals to 1. So this 0 comma 0 represents the origin, definitely this will be 1 comma 1. Now you can observe that x varies from 0 to 1 and y varies from y equals to x to y equals to x square. This is very simple. So thus x varies from x varies from 0 to 1, and y varies from y equals to x square to y equals to x. So you can observe the figure here. I have taken x varies from 0 to 1. So from left to, so always remember that for x limit we have to start with from left to right. For the y limits we should start with bottom to top. Since y varies from, so here 0 to the curve, so we have to observe that. So here already we have taken 0 to 1 for the x limits. Now we have to take y in terms of variables, that is in terms of x. So first on moving from bottom to top, first this curve appears, that is y equals to x square, then y equals to x. Thus y varies from y equals to x square to y is equals to x. Okay, so always this, or while taking the y limits we have to start from bottom to top. Okay, this is the y line. Okay, and while taking x limits we should start with left to right. Okay, so therefore the given integral becomes x plus y into dx into dy. It can be written as x limits are x equals to 0 to 1 and the y limits y equals to x square to x. So this xy into x plus y can be written as, so multiplying with this bracket, x into x, x square y plus x y square. So see here, first these are the limits of y, therefore we should write dy then dx. Okay, now integrating with respect to y, we get integration x equals to 0 to 1. So x square being constant and the y integration is y square divided by 2 plus x constant, y square integration y cube by 3, and the limits are x square to x into dx. So first we substitute upper limit. Okay, so x equals to 0 to 1 as it is, this x square by 2 as it is, substituting y square value. So in the y is equals to we have x, therefore it is x square minus lower limit, already it is y square, so x square power square is equals to we get x power 4 plus here in this case x by 3 being constant, so substituting y equals to x we get x cube minus lower limit, already x square is there, x square whole power 3 is equals to we get x power 6 then into dx. Okay, so simplifying all this we get 1. So integration x equals to 0 to 1, so x square, so here we get x power 4 by 2 minus x power 6 by 2 plus x into x, x power 4 by 3 minus x power 7 by 3 into dx. Here we have x by 2, x power 4 by 2 and x power 4 by 3, we can take LCM as 6 and simplifying we get integration x equals to 0 to 1, so x power 4, so we get 3 plus 2 equals to 5 x power 4 divided by 6 minus x power 6 by 2 minus x power 7 by 3 into dx. Now further simplifying, that is integrating with respect to x, we get 5 by 6 as it is, x power 4 integration is x power 5, denominator we get 5, 6 into 5 equals to 30 minus x power 7 divided by 7 into 2 is equals to 14 minus x power 8 divided by 24, and the limits are 0 to 1. So substituting limits we get 5 by 30 minus x power 7 means 1 by 14 minus 1 by 24, and the lower limit is 0. Okay, so here we can cancel this one, 5 and 5 6, so that is 1 by 6 minus 1 by 14 minus 1 by 24. So simplifying all this we get 3 by 56, which is the required answer. Next problem, evaluate double integral a e power a square y square dx dy, where a is the region formed by the point 0, 0, 1, 1, minus 1, 1. So that means we have to draw these points roughly. So joining all these points we get the area of the integration. Okay, so we draw these points roughly. See here, first let us draw a x axis, y axis. Okay, so this is x dash, y dash. Now first point represents 0, 0, 0, 0. This means it is the origin, 0, 0. Okay, so let us denote it by O. Now first point is 1, 1. X equals to 1, y equals to 1 means somewhere, so just roughly it is somewhere here 1, 1. Okay, so we join this one, and point minus 1, 1 means, so minus x axis equals to minus, so negative means it is somewhere here minus, and even y also minus 1, so therefore minus 1, 1. So this is all, joining all these three we get a triangle. So that means this is our area of integration, right? So let us denote this point by A, and this is B. So that means we have to find the area of this triangle OAB. Okay, so therefore, and we can move from first, we can take x limits from top to, x limits from left to right. Okay, so see here, solution. the region of integration is the triangle OAB. Okay, now so by observing this figure you can see that, so this line represents, okay, this line represents y equals to x, because as x equals to 1 we have y equals to 1. So therefore wherever x values, so for all the values of x, y will be the same as x. Okay, so similarly this line represents for y equals to minus x, because if y equals to 1 it is minus 1, x equals to minus 1. If we get y equals to 2, x equals to minus 2, like that. So that means this represents y equals to minus x. Okay, now by observing figure, okay, so here x varies from, so here we take x varies from 0 to 1. So in this case we take y in terms of constant and x in terms of variable. So x varies, y varies from 0 to, here it is, this points represents 1. So y varies from 0 to 1, and the variable we are taking to the horizontally. Okay, so that means this is the x part. So this line represents y equals to minus x, therefore, and x varies from, so this variable we have taken along to through the x axis. So therefore this line represents x equals to minus y. Here y equals to minus x is nothing but x equals to minus y, and this one represents x equals to y. So from left to right, x value is equals to minus x, and here it is x value is equals to minus y, and x value equals to y. So therefore x varies from x equals to minus y and to x equals to y. Okay, thus the given integral e power y square dx dy can be written as, here first we write constants values outside, y equals to 0 to 1 and x equals to, here we have taken minus y to x equals to y, and the function is e power y square. So see here these are the limits of x, therefore we write dx first, then dy, then we integrate this one. So integrating we get y is equals to 0 to 1. So e power y square with respect to x means e power y square being constant, and x integration is x, and the limits are minus y to y into dy. Substituting the values we get e power y square as it is, x equals to, in the place of x we substitute y minus lower limit, minus, already it is minus is there, minus into minus we get plus y into dy. So that is y is equals to 0 to 1, so y plus y equals to 2y e raised to y square dy, or integration y equals to 0 to 1 e power y square 2y dy. So you can observe that it is, so if you substitute y square equals to t, will get 2 dy dt, that is 2y dy is equals to will be dt. So that is, put y square is equals to t, then we get, differentiating this y square we get 2y dy is equals to dt. Therefore this integral becomes integral y is equals to 0 to 1 y power t dt, integrating we get y power t. So that is y equals to 0 to 1. So we have to substitute t value, it is e power y square. Okay, y is equals to 0 to 1. For integration we have put this y square is equals to t. Okay, so now substituting limits we get e y square is there, so substituting 1 y is equals to 1, we get 1 square. 1 square means e power 1 minus y is equals to 0 here, e power 0. Simplifying, we get e power 1 is equals to e minus e power 0 is equals to 1. So this is the required answer. Next, the area of the given region by the double integral. Okay, by double integral is given by double integral a. So here we have to put the x and y limits. 1 dx into dy. If you take here the function is equals to 1 into dx dy, this gives us the area of the given any given curve by double integral. Okay, so on this we solve one problem which is very important. Find area of circle x square plus y square is equals to a square by double integral. So this problem is most asked problem. Okay, so sometimes it may be denoted by r also, that is find the area of the circle x square plus y square equals to r square, or sometimes it may be given by x square plus y square equals to 1. So according to the question you have to change this a by r or 1. Okay, so now see here given that the find area of the circle. So it didn't mention any that first quadrant or second quadrant. We have to find the whole area of the circle. We know that area of the circle is pi r square. Here r is a, therefore here it becomes pi a square. That means we have to prove this one, that is pi a square. Area of the given circle is, we have to show that it is a is equals to pi a square. If it is given by r, then it will be pi r square, or if it is given by 1, then it will be pi. That's it. Okay, so first we draw a circle. Draw a circle whose radius is equals to a. So that means all these points represents point a. So this is x axis is 0. So here x is y axis is a, x axis is a comma 0. It represents minus a comma 0, and this one is 0 comma a, and this 0 comma minus a. This is y axis and x axis. So here on taking the considering this whole circle, we simply consider this only first that is circle in the first quadrant. If you find the area of this one, then we multiply this area by 4. Okay, or you can take this whole circle also. For y limit you can take y is equals to minus a2 plus a, and x for this curve. Okay, x equals to square root of x square a square minus y square, so negative to the positive. Okay, so instead of considering this whole circle, I will just consider this only 1/4 of this curve. Okay, so that is this circle. Okay, for only this area, and I will multiply this with 4 because it have the same 4 parts. Okay, that is 4 parts. So therefore solution, the area of given circle is a is equals to double integral a. So because I am taking only this region, so I will multiply this by 4. Okay, 4, it is dx into dy. Now we have to put the limits for this one. So first we put x limits. So x, so you can observe that x varies from 0 to a. Okay, so by observing figure x varies from 0 to a, and y varies from 0 to this point on this circle, okay. So this circle is given by the equation x square plus y square equals to a square. Separating this y, we get square root of a square minus x square. So thus y variable, y varies from y equals to 0 to y to the curve x square plus y square equals to a square. So that is y is equals to 0 to y is equals to, separating y here, we get a square minus x square, right? So then we get, so once you write the limits, then it will be easy to simplify the problem, okay. So here I have used this strip, so vertical strip, okay. So that means x limits I have taken constant, but for y limits I have used this curve, okay. Y is equals to 0 to this curve, okay. So therefore area is equals to 4 integral x is equals to 0 to a double integral y is equals to 0 to square root of a square minus x square 1 into dx, because we are integrating with respect to y, so I will change it as y dx, okay. So by this, so remember that for any given curve, area will be this one, double integral a 1 dx dy. So why I have written here 4 means, just for this particular circle I am just considering this only first part in the first quadrant, okay. Therefore I have multiplied this by 4. So it is given. Now simplifying 4 as it is, x equals to 0 to a, if integrating with respect to y, we get y 0 to square root of a square minus x square dx, which is equals to 4 integral x equals to 0 to a, we get square root of a square minus x square, and the lower limit is 0 into dx. So it is a square minus x square, okay. Now we have to use the formula for this integration of a square minus x square. We have formula for this one 4, so I will write directly here, x by 2 integration square root of a square minus x square plus a square divided by 2 sine inverse of x by a, and the limits are 0 to a. So this is the formula, direct we have this form, okay. So directly I have written the formula here. Now simplifying this one, we get, so we get here 4. So we have to substitute x equals to a, so substituting x equals to a, so here we get this, for this terms x square minus x square, a square minus a square get cancels, we get 0 plus, so here we get a square by 2 as it is, sine inverse of, we substitute x equals to a by a, that is sine inverse of 1, we get sine inverse of 1 minus lower limit. For lower limit, substituting x equals to 0, this term becomes again 0, minus sine inverse of 0 is equals to, we know that it is 0, okay. So therefore we get 4 a square by 2 sine inverse of 1, it is equals to pi by 2, so which is equals to, we get pi a square, this 2 into 2, 4 get cancels, or you can write here 4 by 4, so get cancels. Thus area of the given circle is pi a square, which is the required proof, which is the area of given circle, okay. So this we have proved by the double integration. You can prove this by single integration also, okay. So if the question is given by x square plus a square equals to r square, you just change this a by r, so wherever you have a, just represent it by r, then the final answer you will get pi r square. If it is r equals to, that is a equals to 1, so that this point will be 0, 1, 1, 0 like this, so wherever you have a will get 1, okay. So in the final answer a square will be 1 square, which is equals to, you will get simply a equals to pi. So according to the question, you change the representation. Okay. Next problem. Evaluate double integral square root of 4x square minus y square dx dy, where a is the area bounded by the lines y equals to 0, y equals to x, and x equals to 1. So first let us draw the figure for this, okay, given region. So see here, first point is y equals to 0, y equals to x, and x equals to 1. First let us draw a plane, x axis, y axis, x dash, and this is y dash. Okay, so here first point y equals to 0 means here it is, okay, y equals to 0. Then y equals to x means it represents a line. This line represents y equals to x, and x equals to 1 means somewhere here. So this represents x equals to 1. Okay, so we'll take, so just roughly we have taken this point represents x equals to 1, this line represents x equals to 1. Okay, so now the point of intersection of these two lines, so this is y equals to 0. Okay, so point of intersection of all these three, that is these two lines, is equals to we have, obviously because here y is equals to x, this x is equals to 1 here, then y equals to x, therefore it is 1. Okay, now solution. Then see here, the area, we take this point as origin O, this point A, and this one as point B. Okay, the area of integration is the area of the triangle OBA. OBA bounded by given points y is equals to 0, y equals to x, and x is equals to 1. Okay, so now in this, by observing the figure, now we have to write the limits for x and y. By observing figure, x varies from 0 to 1. X varies from 0 to 1. So obviously according to this, y variable varies from, so see here, so as x varies from 0 to 1, so we have taken x from left to right. So now we are taking the variable y. Okay, so we have to write the strip for the variable. So we are taking the y variable, that means which is parallel to the y-axis, so that means we are taking vertically. So this line, so this represents y equals to 0 to, this line represents y equals to x. So thus the variable y varies from y is equals to 0 to y is equals to x. Got this? So since we are taking vertical strip, so therefore here y value will be 0 to y is equals to x. Okay, y is equals to 0 to y is equals to x. Thus the y varies from y equals to 0 to y equals to x. Therefore the given integral 4x square minus y square dx dy can be written as integral, first we write the x limits, x equals to 0 to 1, and y is equals to 0 to y equals to x. We write this function, that is integrand, as it is. So these are y limits, therefore it is dy then dx. Okay, now we integrate this one with respect to y. So integrating with respect to y, we get the given integral is equals to x equals to 0 to 1 as it is. So here square root of 4x square minus y square. Now this becomes completely constant because we are integrating with respect to y. So that means this can be written as, so integral y equals to 0 to y is equals to x. 4x square can be written as 2x whole square minus y square into dy then dx. So here now it is in the form of a square minus x square. So here in the place of a we have 2x, in the place of x we have y. So applying the formula square root of a square minus x square. So in the last problem only we have used that problem, that is the integration of a square minus x square is equals to x by 2 square root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a. Using this formula, that is applying this formula to this one here. So remember that in the place of a we have 2x, in the place of x we have y. Okay, so change this one, that is use this formula, you will get integral x equals to 0 to 1. So x by 2 means it is y by 2. So this square root we keep this 4x square as it is. Okay, so for simplifying we will get same, plus a square means 2x square. 2x square means 2 square is 4 and x square as it is divided by 2 sine inverse of x by a. Here in this case x means y, a means it is 2x, and the limits are 0 to y is equals to x. Okay, we replace y is equals to x in this, we get x equals to 0 to 1. So now substituting y equals to x, here we get x becomes y square. Okay, so that is 4 y square minus y square equals to, we get 3y square. So this x by 2 square root of it is 3x square plus 4x square by 2 as it is. Here substituting y equals to x, x get cancels, we get 1 by 2. So sine inverse of 1 by 2. Now substituting lower limit x equals to 0, that is y equals to 0, we get this term becomes 0, even sine inverse of 0 equals to 0. For lower limit both term becomes 0 into, so sorry, it is dx. Okay, into dx. Now further simplifying this one, we get integration x equals to 0 to 1. Okay, so here root 3 as it is, we write root 3 divided by 2. So here square and square root of this x get cancels, x into x we get x square plus, so here sine inverse of 1 by 2 30 degree, that is pi by 6, that is 4x square by 2 into pi by 6 into dx. So simply further simplifying this one, we get integration x equals to 0 to 1 root 3 by 2 x square plus, so here we can cancel this one, so this is 2, again even this 2 get cancels, we get pi by 3 x square into dx. Okay, so then you can take x square common from these two. So that means on taking x square common and taking outside this constant outside, that is root 3 by 2 plus pi by 3 being constant, we can integrate only this x square. Okay, x square common from these two. On taking x square common, we get this constant, we can take this constant outside into dx. Now integrating this one, we get root 3 by 2 plus pi by 3 x square integration x cube by 3, and the limits are 0 to 1. So simplifying root 3 by 2 plus pi by 3, limits are 1 by 3 minus 0. So we get 1 by 3 root 3 by 2 plus pi by 3. So this is the required answer. Okay.